and whatever it is that you got to say.
No. I mean, it's nothing negative. It's actually nothing but praise for MJF. I know a lot of people, man, kind of question, and we did too. Towards the end of his, title run, it was like the thing that's been kind of prevalent in pro wrestling lately is the chase always seems to have what they say is it's easier getting to the top than staying on top. And so for years, man, with MJF chasing for the title, every time he showed up on TV, it seemed must see. It seemed can't miss. And then it seemed like once he got the title, after the first handful of months, it's like, all right, started to just kind of get watered down. Then we kind of revived it a little bit with the whole him and Adam Cole situation. But there was a period in time where MJF got stale. And then you know what? It was like, okay, the thing that really kept it interesting for a long time was the so-called bidding war 2024, right? And because you really didn't know, okay, is he staying or is he leaving? Towards the end of his run, it kind of became more apparent that, all right, yeah, like he's staying with AEW. And then, he took the time off. We already knew regardless that was going to be his last match at the end of 2023. Well, I guess technically January 1st, because he already had all these injuries that he needed time off anyway. But
he was heading down that Kenny Omega road.
Yeah, but to see AEW go 5 months without him, dude, to see him come back last week and then to come out this week, night and day. Night and fucking day. Like, I feel like, dude, I love Swerve, but you can really tell with Britt Baker being gone, with MJF being gone, with Jamie Hayter being gone, and a few others, like, dude, there is a massive void that needed to be filled. And no matter how much we push other people right now, I feel like MJF is truly the most valuable asset to AEW. I feel like the show ain't the same without him, and he proved that. And he ain't even stepped back in the ring.
Well, the show definitely ain't the same without him. You can definitely say that. But I think more of what you're saying is more based on the fact that it is just me. That's because they're originals. MJF has been in. People have watched MJF grow in AEW. We watched him come in and be that smart, shit talking pussy ass dude that you just wanted to smack the shit out of, to a dude that you're sitting here you're really cheering for, man, and you want to hear what he got to say. And you can still nail some of the stuff he says, but he's still that impactful. He still has that impactfulness. And again, he's an original. He's not a guy that we watch. And don't get me wrong, there's a difference between him and Bryan Danielson. And people that's established themselves in other companies and then came over. This is where he's getting his shine. This is where he's getting that. So, for him, Britt Baker and a handful of others, the best friends, Orange Cassidy. Why do people love Orange Cassidy? Because people watch Orange Cassidy grow. And that's the whole thing, man. We watch a lot of these guys grow. So I think a lot of them do have a certain they got a certain level of clientele, I should say, or I don't want to say clarity, but just a certain level of clout. That's the word I was looking for. Clout. That because that time, that growth, we've watched them. Orange Cassidy, he had a combined of 400 something days as the international champion. MJF, he held the championship longer than anybody in the company so far. Darby Allin, he's a multi-time TNT champion and a tag team champion. Like, when you think of those guys, Daniel Garcia, the guy that they were just doing a promo about earlier, and he was just going back about the accident and everything that he went through to get back to be able to actually wrestle. Those are the people that when you watch them go from, oh, who is this new face, to, man, this, hey, this is what, that's what you going from. You going from that to this, and you want to see them people. And then that's not pumping. It's just the little tango dance that Daniel Garcia do. For those who don't know,
right.
That's I think that's the thing that separates MJF. So when he comes back, it's like one of the originals, like the guy, that dude. And again, and for his title run, to me, it did have some still kind of moments, but those moments, and honestly, the Adam Cole thing was the biggest thing because it came out of nowhere. I don't think no one really saw it We didn't even see it becoming that big and being that catchy. And we were like, dude, this shit is stupid, but why are we enjoying this shit? Why are we enjoying this? So to me, just that dynamic and everything else, and the whole who's the devil leading up to it. Yeah, injuries obviously started to play a factor for him. Which hindered him being there and probably wrestling a little bit more than what he could have that later half. I think that was a big part of it because, again, like you said, he had a lot of nagging injuries, but he was a champion. He couldn't take time off to let a lot of that heal up.